Good afternoon. Today, my team, which is Joanna, Hazel, Mariana, and me, are going to present the topic. The topic is identify inclusive practice and constructive adaptation in different educational centers. To begin, I am going to define inclusive practice. Inclusive practice are didactic methodology and curricular strategies are they implement so that the student practice, learn and interact the classroom. They focus on diversity as a role that promote learning and they focus on the most vulnerable person. In conclusion, inclusive practice saying that the students achieve the same goals, even if different methods used, the students have some opportunities to learn. That the equal participation of the student be promoted inclusive shows how have varied to learning, the education policy and the right to education of the voice or grades are respect.
Constructive adaptation in inclusive education are modification of documents planned and applied in the educational process with the aim of guaranteeing that all students, including those with special education needs or different learning styles, can participate, learn, and develop on equal terms. These documents are aimed at promoting meaningful learning, respecting the particularities and strengths of each student. In conclusion, the main goal is to create an inclusive environment where all students can access learning in a fair and meaningful way. These documents do not seek to reduce quality standards, but rather to adjust the best so that each student achieves their educational goals.
Inclusive practice in the construction adaptations are essential because they promote equity, safety, sustainability, and the functioning of the building in the urban space. And certain time in the time can be OCD and the people, regardless of their abilities, age, or particular condition. The integration of the inclusive practice in the construction adaptation is not only in the ethical or legal obligation, but as an inquiry in the creation in the software more functional equitable in the sustainability, environments for in the hobby in the society. Be priorities in the tensimensory at work is distributed with the people can live in the partisan funny, regarding on the theory in the condition.
Good morning. Today I meet teacher Luis Fernando, who is currently an English teacher at the Benito Garcia Garcia Elementary School. Welcome, teacher.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
We want to know your opinion about the issue of inclusive practices. Teacher, how do they include students with disabilities in the school?
That's an excellent question. To include students with disabilities in school, we must adapt our class taking into account the specific needs of each student. It's also necessary to provide personalized support to those who require it, as well as use appropriated materials and resources. Well, another important point is the school's infrastructure. In our primary school, we had ramps and bathrooms adapted for children and with disabilities. Teacher training and updating is essential to understand the specific needs of students with disabilities and to know how to develop effective strategies to support their learning.
In conclusion, the implementation of inclusive practices and constructive adaptations in school is essential to ensure that all students, regardless of their needs and skills, can have access to a fair and inclusive education.